then there's one which does nothing. I call it the pet rock, the Bitcoin or something like that. And
hold on. Did this idiot just call Bitcoin a pet rock? Hold on, I need to see this one more time.
And then there's one which does nothing. I call it the pet rock, the Bitcoin or something like that.
Oh my goodness. This guy has the intelligence of a bag of rocks. This is the CEO of one of the largest banks in the world, JP Morgan. Are you telling me that this guy has an intelligence level of a bag of rocks? We're talking about Bitcoin, who on planet Earth is the best investment in the past 12 years. Men lie, women lie, the data doesn't lie. Numbers don't lie. We're talking about Bitcoin as literally the best investment of the past 12 years. This idiot is calling it a pet rock? Like, come on, man. What else does he say here?
And so on the Bitcoin, there's, first of all, and I'm not trying to make a joke here. There are use cases. AML.
Okay, use cases. Let's get to the use cases thing, because usually people take the use cases debate in one direction. Oh, you can't use Bitcoin for things. It just sits there. Let me repeat the facts. If you like money, right, which you do, you like money, nothing in the world would have made you more money in the past 12 years than Bitcoin. That's just a bona fide fact. Let's just talk about the facts. You can say you can't do anything with it, or there's nothing cool to do with it, or the things you can do with it aren't useful. None of that matters. What can you do with Apple stock? Do you find your kids outside in the backyard playing with Apple stock? You can't do anything with the Apple stock either, but it can make you money. So do you like it? Yeah, you do. Why? Because it can make you money and you like money. It doesn't matter if you can go play a game with Bitcoin or not. It literally has made people more money than any other investment in the past 12 years. So what are we really debating here? Let's see where this idiot takes it. He said that it has use cases, which, wow, we should be really excited. It doesn't matter if you can do nothing with it. Just like any stock, you're not outside playing with it. But let's see what he has to say. To show love, I'm making a free altcoin trade alert bonus video. This will be emailed directly to you if you're on my email list. If you're not, you better sign up right now. It takes 3 seconds and it's free. On top of that, for free, you're also going to get behind the scenes charts that are not shown here on YouTube. And as you love, altcoin trade alert setups that are not shown here, emailed directly to you every week for free. No hidden charges, none of that BS. Just awesome stuff for free. Go to CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Again, that's CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Don't miss out on this.
Fraud, anti-money laundering, tax avoidance, sex trafficking, those are real use cases, and you see it being used.
Oh my goodness. So this is where more people with an incredibly low level of intelligence, this is where they usually take the conversation. Oh, Bitcoin is used for all these illegal things. Hello, any currency in the world will do the same thing. And by the way, the US dollar has more fraud associated with it than literally anything in planet Earth. So what are we really debating here? This is coming from somebody who's supposed to be an expert about money, from one of the biggest banks in the world, from the CEO of that bank, who's been the CEO for a very long time. You're telling me that this idiot has no knowledge about money? This is painfully ridiculous for my ears. Everybody who knows nothing about Bitcoin will just regurgitate the same information. Oh, there's no use case. You can't do anything with it. It's only used for fraud. But come on, man. The US dollar's not used for fraud? No, it's used for fraud far more than anything on planet Earth. So should we stop using the US dollar? Is the US dollar a pet rock? No, the US dollar is very useful. You can do things with it. Bitcoin was not invented for us to go out and do a whole bunch of things with it. We're not there yet. It's still new. But one thing it does better than anything else in the world, literally, is make you money. There's nothing in the world that has made anybody more money than Bitcoin. In the past 12 years, it's been the best performing asset on planet Earth. Men lie, women lie, the numbers don't lie. So we can debate what we can do with Bitcoin. That is up for debate, but it's a meaningless debate when it clearly outperforms everybody with making money. That's the thing it does. The use cases will come as the market matures. We're nowhere near being able to pay for everything in Bitcoin. Yes, you could right now pay for everything in Bitcoin, but it's difficult. Not everybody accepts it. That's not the point of Bitcoin at the moment. The point of Bitcoin is, hey, this is something revolutionary that's going to change the way people deal with money for the rest of their lives. And by the way, it's been the best investment of not only the decade, but the past 12 years. Not up for debate. Let's see what else this idiot has to say.
Being used for hundreds, maybe 50 or $100 billion a year for that. That is the end use case. Everything else is people train among themselves.
Wow. Okay, so he's saying that basically that's all it's being used for is all of these illegal activities, which, by the way, is it being used for that? Yes, but those people will continue to use all of the currencies on planet Earth to do fraudulent activity. That's not going to stop. Did Bitcoin make more fraud possible? No, the fraud was going to happen regardless, whether it's with the US dollar or whatever other currency in the world. Fraud didn't start or stop because of Bitcoin. Fraud existed way before Bitcoin, and it will exist way after Bitcoin. That part's going nowhere. But again, I go back to the one thing Bitcoin does better than everything else. Makes you money. So from me to this idiot who has the intelligence level of a bag of rocks, who is supposed to know about money, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Let me continue on to his next point. We're going to go forward here. This is where he gets destroyed, and I think it's pretty funny, so I'll play it for you here.
Versus currencies that do something versus Bitcoin that does nothing. It may be that not different.
Bitcoin that does nothing. Again, he said Bitcoin that does nothing. Okay, are you going to go outside in your backyard and play with your stocks and build your stocks and shoot the stocks into a basketball hoop? No, you can't do anything with your stocks. What are the stocks for? They're for an investment. You can use Bitcoin as an investment. Yes, you can use it for things, but again, we're in the early days. So what do you expect to do with Bitcoin? Bitcoin didn't come out to say, oh, we're going to have all these use cases. They're going to be better than everyone else. No, it came out to say, hey, don't trust the banks. Case in point, this idiot runs a bank. Don't trust the banks. The banks are controlled by the powers that be, and Bitcoin is controlled by the people. Plain and simple, that's what it's for. They didn't say, oh, use Bitcoin to do everything in the world. No, that's not what it's for. And by the way, it's the best investment in the world. So what are we really arguing here?
Not different than me. But, this is what makes a market. People have opinions. This is the last time I'm ever going to state my opinion.
Gold really didn't do anything either.
Yeah, but gold's limited in supply.
Did you see that? This idiot, I don't know who this guy is. They're all on CNBC, so I don't know who anybody is. But the big boy down here at the end, the old guy, he just called out Jamie Dimon. Because Jamie Dimon is like, oh, Bitcoin doesn't do anything. And then this guy just called him out. And did you see that big pause? Watch this pause when he says about gold here.
Last time I'm ever going to state my opinion.
Gold really didn't do anything either.
Yeah, but gold...
Look at that pause. In the moment, he's like, oh boy, I'm caught. Gold doesn't do anything either. Watch what he does here.
Yeah, but gold's limited in supply.
So is Bitcoin.
Oh my God, gold's limited in supply. So Bitcoin's not limited. Does this guy not know anything? Like, how dumb can you be to be the CEO of one of the largest banks? Man, is he like somebody's cousin?
So is Bitcoin.
And it's been used... so you think so, huh?
I do.
I think there's a good chance that when we get to that 20 million Bitcoins...
They go to 42?
No, that Satoshi's going to come on there, laugh hysterically, go quiet.
Satoshi? So, oh my God.
Go quiet, all Bitcoin's going to be erased.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So his argument is Bitcoin's just gonna go away and Satoshi will just wipe it all away. That's really his argument. He went on national TV with this argument. Did he talk to any publicist before he went on TV to make a complete fool of himself? Oh my goodness. So, man, the lies will never stop with Bitcoin. And if you talk to any of your friends, the reason they're not getting into Bitcoin is people like this, trying to scare them. Oh, Bitcoin's only used for fraud. There's all these scams. And of course, we had the FTX thing happen. There's a lot more scandals that are going to happen in crypto. They all scare people. And then you have idiots like this that go on TV to try to scare people more. Why? Because he knows that Bitcoin is going to take his job. He knows that. Eventually, he'll probably be dead because he's already really old, but Bitcoin will eventually wipe out a lot of banks. We're not close to that yet, but that's the direction we're going. Banks have historically been one of the biggest fraudulent activities on planet Earth. To this day, they are. And people are starting to realize that, especially people in Bitcoin. Are we gathered around our campfire and, oh, we can't use Bitcoin for anything? We know it's the future. We know it's literally the best investment on planet Earth. But if you talk to your friends, they will regurgitate the same information. Oh, what's it based on? Oh, what's the use case? Oh, fraud. These are the three things that they will regurgitate nonstop. And we just have to be there to give them facts because these three things are just purely not true. You can share this video with all of your friends who believe that, and we will get to the bottom of it with facts. The facts are Bitcoin, if you like money, right? If you don't like money, don't get into Bitcoin. If you like money and you want more of it, there's one thing you should do in planet Earth. Invest in Bitcoin, period. This is what that idiot had to say 8 years ago. Let's see what he had to say 8 years ago about Bitcoin. Take a look.
No, it's just not going to happen. I mean, you're wasting your time.
So you think they can?
When the DOJ calls someone up and says that's an illegal currency and it's against the laws of the United States of land, if you do it again, we'll put you in jail. It's over.
So you really
there's no issue. There will be. This is my personal opinion. There will be no real non-controlled currency in the world. There's no government that's going to put up with it for long. It's kind of cute now. You know, a lot of the senators in Congress will say
it's kind of cute now, huh? 8 years ago, he said, oh, it's going to be against the law. No government is going to put up with it. Don't get into it. It's a scam. It's a fraud. You can't do anything with it. Well, Jamie Dimon, how did that turn out, buddy? Here we are 8 years later. You would be worth way more money if you actually knew what the hell you were doing. But sadly, you don't. Let's see what he had to say about Bitcoin. This one might make you mad.
who trades it? If you're stupid enough to buy it, you'll pay the price for it one day.
If you're stupid enough to buy it, you'll pay the price one day. I mind you, he said this 6 years ago. Let's just take a look at the Bitcoin chart, right? Let's just take a look at the Bitcoin chart. 6 years ago, we were down here in prices around $3,000. And then we rallied up to $69,000, over 2,000% gain. Who's the idiot now? He said if you're stupid enough to buy it, you'll pay the price one day. Mind you, this is coming from somebody who's supposed to know a lot about how to make money. That's what his job is how to make people money. He's the CEO of a bank. Come on, man. That has to be one of the most unintelligent remarks I've ever heard in my life. Again, men lie, women lie, the numbers don't lie. This guy's an idiot. To show love, I'm making a free altcoin trade alert bonus video. This will be emailed directly to you if you're on my email list. If you're not, you better sign up right now. It takes 3 seconds and it's free. On top of that, for free, you're also going to get behind the scenes charts that are not shown here on YouTube. And as you love, altcoin trade alert setups that are not shown here, emailed directly to you every week for free. No hidden charges, none of that BS. Just awesome stuff for free. Go to cryptocrewuniversity.com. Again, that's cryptocrewuniversity.com. Don't miss out on this.